Tonight, I'll elaborate on a few things that people have spoken to me about, mailed me about lately. When you fail to realize the value of yourself, you fail to realize the value of everyone around you. You cannot find value in somebody when you don't find value in yourself. I'm old, but I'm swole. I'm proud of me. I love everything about me. You understand what I'm saying? Everything about me. I'm strong. I have migraine headaches and stuff and backaches. Okay. Um, That's from recent accidents or whatever. Fell, slip, fall, whatever. But when the value of a person in their own mind begins to decrease, and they actually think that they have no true value on the earth, that is a dangerous person, man or woman. That is a very dangerous person, because that person has nothing to give to no one. They have no love, no respect, no hospitality. They have no goodness to extend to anyone. So all you will get out of that person basically is garbage. And it's sad. You know, I ride around town all day long. I see the angry black women, and I notice now that 5 years ago I didn't know what it was about. But really, they done turned the dice. But a lot of these women aren't dykes or stuff like that. They're just angry. They're angry because they waste their whole life with stupid stuff, Talking about they're gonna have a baby from a man so they can have a pretty baby, knowing this man is a sorry fool. He's a tramp, he's a bum. And outcome of that is, over the years, is nothing. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. And this is what they do. They take these same stupid thoughts and they turn their children, their little girls and little boys onto little stupid thoughts, like illiterate stuff like that. And these are women you find at 30 and 40 and 50 and 60 years old. They all by themselves. So all they do is sit around and smoke weed and drink and party and chase clubs and have and own and want nothing. They have nothing, they own nothing, they want nothing. But they're always talking about big money, big things. You have to work for that stuff. Okay, if you're on the street, you're a hustler. You have to hustle hard. You have to whatever you do. But that stuff will come through your fingers like sand. It will shift. It'll shift away, like you shift wheat through a shifter, through a screen. It shifts itself away. Hard-earned money you build things with. You make things happen. The American dream is to own your own home, to own your own home, to own your nice vehicles and things, something that somebody or someone or some police agency can't take from you. And like I said, when people, I watch these ex-Hollywood wives and stars, and these people so proud that somebody else made them them. You know what I'm saying? Like R. Kelly wife on there talking about throw all the white men my way, and the white guy told her, say, hey, I come here for this here, some kind of food product. I didn't come here for you. And that's what they face. You understand what I'm saying? They act like a black man hurt them so bad that they run to a white man. Go run to whoever you want to run to. But then they sit there and boast and brag to their friends or new lovers about, oh, when I told these people who my ex-husband is, it doesn't matter who your ex-husband is, because one thing is for sure. Whatever you have, you got because of your ex-husband. But really, those are Hollywood type bras or pimp bras, and they're proud of their pimp mentality that they was able to pimp people like R. Kelly and creeps and fools like Prince and Eddie Murphy. You understand what I'm saying? A real man would not give one of those clowns a time of the day. He'll give them time like, you okay, you're a groupie, come spend the night, weekend, get on about your business, you know. It's more in the world than something like that. Love is a hell of a thing. And I mean, man, I love my wife so much. I can just see her. I close my eyes and I can see her. I can be standing in Alaska and I can stand in the cold of Michigan and it makes me warm, you know. That's how much I love my wife. When she leave the house, I get sad and lonely, you know, cause I work during the day sometimes, and she work at night, stuff like that. Especially when we first got married. Uh, it's love is a beautiful thing. I massage my wife's feet when it hurt, her legs and stuff like that. I wash dishes and stuff when she's tired. I cook dinner. A man does these things for a woman. I go home, I make money, I bring my money home. I don't take my money and go out there and buy cocaine and weed and liquor and big cars with shining rims and impress some skank or some confused broad. You don't have to be a skank to go out there and impress people like that. That stuff, my life is worth more than that. My time, I love everything about me from head to toe. You can't tell me nothing about me that'll make me feel bad or make me doubt me. I'm not a self-loving narcissist or nothing like that. I just love me though. I care greatly about, but I care more about my wife. See, I stand in front of a bullet or a train for my wife. I mean, I'll kill for my wife. I die for my wife. I die because of my wife. I'll die in front of my wife, as long as she can stay safe. And I've never felt like I would do that for anyone in the world. I've been a shooter since I was 11 years old. I shot my best friend with a 38. But in my early years, I was a bad man. I didn't hurt women or nothing, period. But when it was another man, man, you just didn't stand a chance. But I learned how to get that kind of stuff out of my heart, you know, out of my consciousness. But right now, I'll defend my family from the tip of the sword to the hilt of the sword. It don't even matter. Push and shove, hustling thug, knuckling bug, whatever. You know, the sword break, we'll fight to the bite. It don't matter to me. About my wife and my family, my grandchildren, man, it's all systems go. I love my wife so much sometimes that when she called me, when she's not here and I'm sitting home alone, when she called me, it's like I'm getting a call from an angel from heaven. And you know, I can just smell her scent. Every woman has their own scent. I'm not talking about your perfume or your soap or your shampoo. Each woman has her own individual female scent. And it's so attractive. When you love someone, you recognize that scent. If you don't, you're just like an animal. It's a scent of dirt and filth. But when you love someone, her scent is just like, it's like what it must have smelled like in the Garden of Eden. It's like the garden. Like Eve must have smelled the animal. It's so much hatred in the black community now. People don't even, love is just it's like an old folklore. It's like an old saying that people speak of but never saw or heard. And don't get me wrong, I've met a lot. I know a lot of black people that know how to love. But I'm gonna tell you something. When a black man love a woman, he can just, I can just touch my wife's hand and I just go crazy. You know that song says, I go crazy. Yeah, it's worse than that. You know, love somebody. Stop all the hate. Like Pop say, stop smoking weed, stop that fuck cussing, fussing, and fighting. We gotta love somebody. If people wasting all your life with all these little stupid games and living up to all these fake images with these old sissy pink cars, men riding around in old lime colors, man, cut it out, man. Cut it out. Cut it out. That stuff leave you born in darkness, raised in darkness, and be willing to die in darkness. Can't no man on earth tell me that if you don't have your past up under your arm, carrying it like a football, like a trophy, like a Heisman trophy, like a God gift, or like the covenant of the ark, you got to carry love like that. You take your past and you carry it like that. But if you're not going to add love and hope and peace and happiness to your art, your past, don't bring it. Leave your past. Let your past be safe and sound and happy. Because all you're going to do is destroy. And it's about love. It's about really, really loving somebody. You look at all that stuff, love and hip hop, Stevie and Mimi, and Mimi love that dude. She ain't confused. Mimi love that dude, but that dude is what he is, and she know that. But I would never give up on my wife. If my wife had both her legs cut off, both her arms, I still love my wife. From the altar to the grave. That's me. That's us. And I ain't talking no suicide killer. I'm talking about love from the altar to the grave. Yeah, I done messed up. Everybody messed up. My wife done said some things to me that hurt me as a human being. But I forgave her, and I always forgive her. She always forgives me. You know? And that's what's happening. That's what people do when they love each other. They care about each other. They want to